So I'm training like Taylor Swift for the Eras tour. I'm sure most of you are aware of who she is. Who is Taylor Swift anyway? So she spoke to Time magazine about the preparation she did for the upcoming tour, and she said that she spent 3 months every day singing the entire set list whilst running, and running for fast songs and then more of a fast walk for slower songs. And this got me curious, just how far does this mean that she ran every day? Well, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna do exactly what she did, and let's see how far I run. Comment down below your predictions as to how far it will be, and I'll of course tell you at the end of the video. So to start off with, I have a treadmill so that I can record this for you, so you can watch me as I go through all the different eras. And to keep it fun, themed outfits for each era. If you want to follow along, I created a playlist which I'll link here. So we're starting off in the Lovers era, and looking at the set list, this is going to be some upbeat bangers to get us started. It's been a long time coming by, Miss Americana and the Heartbeat Prince. Okay, so one song down, Miss Americana and the Heartbeat Prince, 500 meters. It's a cruel summer. I'm just gonna pause here so that I can grab my costume for the next one. Okay, and on to the man. Wondering if I get there quicker if I was a man. I'd be the man. So the man, 1.4 kilometers in. You need to calm down. Like I need a smile for nightgown. You need to calm down. You need to calm down. 1.9 kilometers in. Lover, I've been the archer, I've been the prey, I'm ready for combat. I'm just going to pause there to go change costume quickly. At the end of the Lover era, we are at 2.6 kilometers, 20 minutes in, and time for Fearless. Okay, I think we're ready for Fearless. Let's go. We're going to probably start off with a run on this one. Down my hand, down my head first, fearless, in my stuff, in my best dress, fearless. That's Fearless, 3.2 kilometers. You belong with me. Driving to my house in the middle of the night. I'm the one who makes you laugh. You're the one about to cry. You belong with me. Oh, that was a tricky one. It's 3.8 kilometers. She must have amazing breath control to sing that song while running this. Very, very impressive. All right, on to Love Story. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Cause we were both young when I first saw you. So at the end of the Fearless era and Love Story, we're on 4.3 kilometers. Time to go towards Evermore, which means a quick costume change for me. Okay, I'm realizing, this is probably true to Evermore. This might be a little bit tricky to run in, but we'll do the best we can. Let's get going. We call it even, you could call me babe for the weekend. 'Tis the sun season, right this down. It always leads to you in my hometown. Life was a little when it got right to your wedding. What did you sign, Joey Marjorie? 5.7 kilometers at the end of Marjorie. And we're on to Champagne Problems. Crest falling on the land, Champagne Problems. So end of Champagne Problems. We just hit 6.1 kilometers. And what you tolerated, you tolerated. So that's 6.5 kilometers at the end of Evermore, and we're about to go on to Reputation. I'm just going to do a very quick outfit change, and then I'll be straight back to it. And we're back for the Reputation era. Got my jumpsuit on. Let's give this a go. This could be very fast paced. Are you ready for it? So I take my time. 7.1 after ready for it. Is it cool that I said all that? Is this too soon to do this yet? Cause I know that it's delicate. Oh, it's over an hour now. 7.6 kilometers. Really feeling it. rotation is going hard. Lord save me, my dog is my faith, be using for the rest of my life. So we're now at 8.2. On to Look What You Made Me Do. It's about to pick up. Then we're at the end of repetition, which has been a hard era, but a fun one. I check it once, and I check it twice. Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. Sorry, but the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now because she's dead. Oh, look what you made me do. That is repetition completed. 8.7 kilometers. We're well into the hour and a bit now. I'm just gonna quickly change outfit again. Whew. And into the Speak Now era, starting off with Enchanted. You can guess it by the dress, right? It was enchanting to be you. 9.5 kilometers. I'm not sure if these are running or walking, but given she kind of stands in the tour, I'll go with walking. I was screaming, long live, we will be remembered. Oof, okay, that is Speak Now. Exactly 10 kilometers in. So, as per tradition, going to pause here and go change costume. Okay, we're now entering the Red era. And at this point, we're halfway through the songs because I'm not doing surprise songs. And let's get started with it. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Let's keep dancing like we're 22. 22. Then pausing here for a very quick costume change. We're currently on 10.6 kilometers and we'll just be back in a moment. Straight on to the next song. Time for the red sparkly dress. A little bit shorter to make it a bit easier to run on. And red is a fast era. This time, I'm telling you, we are never, ever, ever getting back together like ever. So 11.1 kilometers at the end of that one. Straight on to I Knew You Were Trouble. 'Cause I knew you were trouble, you walked in. Okay, 11.7 kilometers after I Knew You Were Trouble. And now on to All Too Well. They say all's well that ends well, but I'm in a new hell every time. Remember you remember it. Oh, okay. So at the end of All Too Well, we're 12.5 kilometers in, and we're moving into Folklore. Now, I have chosen to keep Invisible String as it's the original set list from the start of the tour, but it could also be the one, but we'll roll with this one. All along there was some invisible string, one single thread of gold pulled me you. Okay, so that's 12.9 kilometers after Invisible String, and on to Betty. Betty, I won't make assumptions about why you switched your homeroom, but I think it's 'cause of me. 13.4 kilometers after Betty. There goes the last great American dynasty. So last great American dynasty, 13.8 kilometers in now. But I can see us lost in the memory. All you said to wait to a moment in time. Okay, so that's August done, and 14.2 kilometers in total now. And on to illicit affairs. And that's the thing about illicit affairs and clandestine meetings and stolen stays. Illicit affairs, 14.5 kilometers in now. I do feel like this album is beautiful, don't get me wrong. I'm quite glad it's kind of a walking one. It's been quite a long time, I guess long time coming, but long time running. And on to My Tears Ricochet. Look at how my tears ricochet. And we are now 14.9, almost 15 kilometers in, and still going. And when it felt like I was not caught again under someone's head, you put me on, I was your favourite. So that is Folklore done. Now we finished Cardigan, and we're currently at 15.5 kilometers. and about to really up the pace for the next 2 eras. So first, an outfit change. And you know what era it is, 1989. So let's get going. I think this is going to be pretty hard. I'm feeling pretty tired. We're already over 2 hours in. But let's keep going for this penultimate era before we reach the end. So I'm just going to try and keep the tempo up. Let's go. Of style. That was style. 16.1 kilometers in. 1989 is going to hit me hard, I feel. But I got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name. 16.4 at the end of blank space. It's definitely a run one now. Shake it off. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake it off, shake it off. Okay, so after shake it off, we're on 17 kilometers. 1989 is tiring. Wildest dreams, So wildest dreams, 17.3 kilometers. Now into bad blood. Baby, now we got bad blood. Bad blood. Whew. So that is 1989 done. Now we finished bad blood. Okay, and we're heading straight into our next and final era, Midnights. 6 songs left. I can barely believe it. I'm feeling very tired. She's laughing up at us from hell. It's me. Hi, hi, I'm the problem, it's me. Must be exhausting always rooting for the anti-hero. Broke his heart cause he was nice. He was sunshine, I was midnight rain. Except for when I'm on TV. We're on 18.4 kilometers. Just eye sharp enough to kill a man. I'm on a visual again. We're on 18.9. Best believe I'm still bejeweled. When I walk in the room, I can still be the whole place shimmer. So we are 19.4 kilometers after bejeweled. What if I told you none of it was accidental and the first told you I'm a mastermind? So that's mastermind. 19.8 kilometers. I've only got Karma left now. Because Karma is thunder, rattling the ground. Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma's a relaxing thought. Oh my gosh. That's us done. That is 20.3 kilometers completed. And 2 hours, 50 minutes of just like pure movement, not including surprise songs. I would definitely want to do this every day. It's very impressive if she manages to do this every day because I am tired. Whew. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you like the little kind of fun things I had with the costumes going on. I'm seriously impressed by her and how much she trains for this. And if you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing to my channel for other fun challenges that I get on. And let me know if you predicted the distance correctly in the comments down below. See you in the next one.